For Lesson 5.2, you'll be learning about unit rates. You'll be able to find unit rates and compare and use unit rates to solve problems. Remember that the essential question for Chapter 5 is, how can you identify and represent proportional relationships? In the middle of page 189, you find the definitions for rate, which is a ratio of two quantities having different kinds of units, and unit rate, which is when a rate is simplified so that it has a denominator of 1. At the bottom of page 189, example 1 has you expressing rates as unit rates and rounding to the nearest tenth if necessary. On example 1a, you can see that $11 for 4 boxes of cereal equates to $2.75 per one box, which again is a unit rate. For 1b, 14 gallons of gas to go 400 miles. Take 400 divided by 14 to get 28.6 miles per gallon. Press pause and try to work out 1a and 1b on your note sheet and press play to check your answers. For 1a, $18.50 divided by 5 pounds is $3.70 per pound. For 1b, 100 meters in 14 seconds simplifies to 7.1 meters per second. On page 190, example 2, we are using unit rates to compare prices and solve problems. In the example, you see that there are 2 music stores selling songs for a certain price, and when you calculate the unit rate, you find out that the first store has the better rate per song. Try to do example 2 on your own by pressing pause and working it out, and then press play to check your answer. There are 2 different stores, actually one store selling 2 different types of sunscreen, 8 ounces for $5.76 and 12 ounces for $8.88. When you write those as ratios, you can find the unit rate by using a calculator or dividing it out by hand. And what you should have found is that the 8-ounce bottle was cheaper. That one cost 72 cents per ounce, and the 12-ounce bottle cost 74 cents per ounce. At the bottom of page 190, example 3, we have the ability to find the unit rate, and then you can solve the problem further involving any amount. So in the example, we're going to find the breaths per 1 hour first, and then take that times the number given or asked for in the problem, which is 7 hours. So applying that to the got it question at the bottom, if a bakery can make 195 donuts in 3 hours, we're going to first find the unit rate there by dividing that out, finding that 65 donuts are made every 1 hour. And then we're going to take 65 times 8 hours to find the answer to the problem, and you should get 520 donuts. On the next page, we're going to look at 192, actually 2 pages ahead. If we're looking at number 29, justifying conclusions, in which situation will the rate X miles over Y hours decrease? And so it gives an example here of A, X increases and Y is unchanged. In order to start this problem, you just have to start off with a number. So I chose 60 miles in 1 hour. And then for situation A, I increased the X amount to give 70, and the Y amount is unchanged, so I kept that as 1. So 70 over 1 is 70. So in this case, from my original problem, 60 over 1 to 70, that actually increased, and it wanted me to give a situation where it decreased. So in part B, the x is unchanged, so I kept the 60 the same in the numerator, but the y increases. So I changed the 1 to a 2, and 60 divided by 2 is 30. So going back to the original question, in which situation will the rate decrease? It decreased in situation B. We also had number 27 on your note sheet. I skipped that, and that was the STEM application. The term salinity refers to the amount of salt in water, and it gives us 525 grams dissolved salt for every 15 kilograms of water. This is where you need to pay attention that we have grams over kilograms, and so we want to make sure and change 15 kilograms to 15,000 grams, because there are 1,000 grams in every kilogram. 15 kilograms would be 15,000 grams. And when I take 525 divided by 15,000, I get 0.035. And so for number 27, we would say that 0.035 grams of salt for every gram of water. Don't forget to watch Rady the Math Cat on your note sheet. You don't need to take any notes on it, but I think you'll find that a fun video on ways to work with rates. Don't forget to send me your quiz score and let me know if you have any further questions about rates and unit rates.